What happens when the Woodman Center opens up, which is effectively today? Will this architecture be revitalized? Or do we need to modify some or all of this architecture to take advantage of today's opportunities, whether it's a hotel or multifamily like apartments or townhomes or some kind of office use? Combined with many of these stores that are here, do we kind of move them into one section and do other things in another? So these are some of the opportunities that we're going to explore over the next 6 months to a year to figure out what is the right next phase, the ultimate phase of development for Uptown Jainsville. So we're inside the Woodman Center, and we're at the rear of the Woodman Center where the link is to Uptown Jainsville, our shopping center. And what's happening here is that the Woodman Center is going to be transformative to everything behind the center. On one side of the center, there's Dick's and Ulta. On the other side of the center, there's Kohl's. And so now what happens, because of this $50 million investment, there's an opportunity behind to transform the property into some mixed use type of facility. There could be a hotel. There's interest from several hotel operators. There could be multifamily and townhomes, some kind of residential. There could be some medical type of office combined with retail and some restaurant use and family entertainment use. And so over the next season, let's call it through this fall season, we're going to see and develop options on the best way of transforming the rear of the shopping center into something that is consistent with this $50 million investment. So we're inside Uptown Jainsville, and as you can see down the corridor, this is a traditional mall architecture, and we're setting up for a vendor's village, a vendor's market that occurs here usually every weekend, and it's occurring basically at the grand opening of the Woodman Center. For markets like this, architecture like this, is that many of the national tenants either will leave a market like this, or in some cases, they'll leave to go to out-facing shopping centers. So there still are some nationals here. There's a lot of local and regional and specialty tenants, and there's interest now that the Woodman Center is open for different types of uses here. So we acquired this mall from a company called CBL, which is a mall REIT based in Chattanooga, Tennessee. We acquired this about 7 years ago. We acquired this when the Sears was still running. We knew it was going to close, and there were a lot more stores in here. And what happened to us is two things that affected the inside of the property. First, COVID hit, and COVID shut down the mall, and it really hurt our ability to retain tenants. A number of tenants closed during COVID and right after COVID, and they decided to leave the market. And then second, a number of stores wanted to move outside, and as a result, we brought in non-national tenants, local and regional tenants, but we were not able to fill the tenants up the way we wanted to. Part of the challenge was that the 1.5-year construction of the Woodman Center was kind of a detriment to bringing traffic into the center. So now that we're officially open as of today, we're going to use this opportunity over the next 4 or 5 months to see what a full hockey season and a full programming can do for this property. Now, according to the people who are managing the Woodman Center, the full programming will take 1 to 2 years to really start booking tournaments, hockey, basketball, volleyball, pickleball, and then conventions, and to really figure out how you can drive usage of that facility over a 1 to 2 year period. Right behind me is Bath and Body. And what's interesting is that Bath and Body is a very strong retailer. They have figured out how to develop the right merchandise, product, promotions, and they do extremely good business in pretty much all their stores, including here in Janesville. And this is the only Bath and Body in the region. They do very well, and they will benefit from all of the attention and all of the people who will be coming here to the Woodman Center. We're on the western end of Uptown Jainsville, and right behind us, right behind me, is Dick's Sporting Goods. Dick's, which is a national sporting chain, will do a tremendous amount of business as a result of having the Woodman Center here because it's all athletes. A lot of families and a lot of tournaments from around the region, multi-states, will come here and they're going to need equipment. And they're going to look for stuff to do between the time their kids are playing their games. Now, over here in the former rear of the Penny's store, the front of the Penny store is Dick's, but in the rear, this is a potential family entertainment center. So we have several family entertainment users who are looking at taking that and developing some kind of family entertainment use. And that would be a great combination with all of the activity at the Woodman Center. So there's lots of opportunity here to do retail, restaurant, entertainment, combine that with hospitality, combine that with residential, whether it's multifamily or townhome residential. The catalyst is the Woodman Center, and we worked 6 years along with the city to get the city to invest $50 million on our property.
Give me your top 3 favorite hometowns that you've been to.
Top 3 favorite hometowns. That's a good one. My top 3 favorite hometowns, I would say Janesville's definitely one of the top 3. It is a really heartfelt community at the city level, the civic level, at the private business level. People who care, people who work together to overcome obstacles. Just a really great hometown. Second, I would put Hot Springs there. Hot Springs, Arkansas is a very historic town. That's where it was kind of pre-Atlantic City, pre-Las Vegas, gambling, horse racing, minor leagues for the baseball teams, 1920s, 1930s. Babe Ruth went there, Lou Gehrig went there, my grandparents went there. So it's got this history. It's a growing market. We've got a great location that's going through a transformation, very frankly, just like this. And we're going to demall and demolish most of the property in Hot Springs and bring in a national large retailer that's not on the market and all of the surrounding restaurants and other types of uses. It's very exciting. And I think the third of my favorite is Rapid City, South Dakota. A dynamic market. It's got major military base, university, hospital system, Fortune 1000 companies, amazing tourism with Mount Rushmore and the Black Hills. And we had great success in that market. It's been really fun working with the leadership of the city, working with our investors, working with the property to create a lot of opportunity for the community, for investors, and for the general region. I will add a fourth one, another favorite of mine. So if you asked for 3, I'm giving you 4. It would be New Orleans. Okay, New Orleans has a hometown feel. It has a business and city leadership that cares about the community, that really loves the community, and they invest their time and effort to make the community better, to solve problems. So my favorite 3 are New Orleans, Rapid City, Hot Springs, and Janesville. That was really 4. We're on the opposite side of Uptown Jainsville. I think this is the eastern side. And as you can see, we're at the interior entrance for Kohl's. Kohl's has got 88,000 square foot store. They've been here a long time. They do extremely well here. We're really excited to have them be one of the 2 bookends. The other bookend is Dick's way down there. And now in front, we've got the Woodman Center. So this area will be an opportunity to determine what happens when the Woodman Center opens up, which is effectively today. So will this architecture be revitalized? Or do we need to modify some or all of this architecture to take advantage of today's opportunities, whether it's a hotel or multifamily like apartments or townhomes or some kind of office use, combined with many of these stores that are here? Do we kind of move them into one section and do other things in another? So these are some of the opportunities that we're going to explore over the next 6 months to a year to figure out what is the right next phase, the ultimate phase of development for Uptown Jainsville.